For many people, the sun is more than a source of life and light.
The tan makes you look sexy and glamorous and thin, too. It contours the body.
Kate White is editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan magazine.
Who it is. Partly because of the fashion aspect, young women are drawn to tanning beds.
In some cities, there are more tanning salons than Starbucks or McDonald's. 1 million, mostly young people, tan indoors every day, spending $5 billion a year. But the World Health Organization this year stirred up controversy when it classified tanning beds right up there with the sun as a definite cancer risk. 2020 partnered with Cosmopolitan magazine on a joint undercover investigation. We visited salons across the country to see how employees would handle health risks with customers, especially cancer.
And I heard recently, like, something about indoor tanning causing cancer. Is that something I have to worry about with these?
Well, that's burning. It's the same as being outside. If you got a sunburn in here, it wouldn't be as bad.
People think that they're not at risk when they go for a short period of time into a tanning bed as opposed to laying out in the natural sun.
We asked board-certified dermatologist Dr. Carolyn Jacob to review our hidden camera tape and cut through the hype.
Yeah, because I just heard about, like, you could get cancer from indoor tanning beds.
It's a whole, you know, the Dermatology Association lies in bed very closely with big companies like Neutrogena, who are looking to promote their product, sunscreen. And it's very, once you dig into the facts of the whole industry, it's really scary. But we really don't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
So what does the doctor recommend?
Don't take your medical advice from someone who works at a tanning booth. Ask your dermatologist. Okay.
The dubious advice didn't stop there.
Like, how often could I come with my skin tone?
It's up to you. You could come every day if you want. You just can't tan 2 times in one day.
The clerk also suggests tanning for twice the amount of time recommended by the manufacturer. Our tester questions that.
So fair, week 1, 3 minutes? But is that...
I mean, like, that won't give you any color at all.
Okay. Well, that's frightening. Firstly, she's showing her the bed and saying that, no, don't even bother with the 3 minutes. You won't get a tan. I'm going to put you in for more than double that time. The other thing is she told us she could come in every day for tanning. That is really going to damage the skin.
What is the number of minutes that is a safe exposure to a tanning bed?
0.
Because UV damage is cumulative. In their defense, several salons told us they work hard to tan people in a non-burning fashion. Another said, everyone knows we can live with moderate UV exposure.
I didn't even think about it. I looked good and I got sort of addicted to that feeling.
22-year-old Amanda Aarons started indoor tanning at age 14, believing having a base tan would protect her from a sunburn while on vacation. She'd eventually tan 4 or 5 times a week. One day, she noticed a strange mole on her back.
It was scary because they, tell you, we found something.
What did you do?
Well, my whole family went to the dermatologist and she sat down and told me, like, we found melanoma.
Amanda was diagnosed with the deadly form of skin cancer, melanoma. She was only 19.
Of course I was scared to death. I had to keep telling myself, I'm young. I can get through this.
All skin cancers are on the rise. In fact, melanoma is today the most commonly diagnosed cancer in young adults 25 to 29. Yet many of the salons we visited made it seem as if tanning is good for you.
That's actually healthy for you because it produces a lot of vitamin D, makes your bones strong.
Actually, the big thing now, like if you go on like abc.com or anything, there's this huge new thing. You ever heard of like Dr. Oz?
Yeah.
So his new thing is that everybody should get, from tanning you get vitamin D.
It's not just salons who tout Dr. Oz's support of vitamin D. The Indoor Tanning Association highlights him on their website. So does he actually endorse indoor tanning?
The tanning bed's a terrible idea for just getting vitamin D. All the data that we're seeing continues to reflect an increased danger of lying in a tanning bed.
Dr. Oz said, my view is no one should indoor tan. Really? The safe level of indoor tanning is 0.
Daniel Humiston owns a chain of salons and is head of the Indoor Tanning Association.
See, I think I'm surprised because, you know, Dr. Oz has been a big advocate of ultraviolet light exposure.
I won't let my own kids go to tanning salons. If your goal is to get vitamin D, which is a very admirable goal, take the pill or go out and get real sun.
A few minutes of natural sun, says Oz, can't be duplicated. Not according to the industry, which claims tanning beds are safer because of their controlled environment. And Humiston insists, despite new warnings, there's no conclusive proof that indoor tanning increases the risk of melanoma.
The American Cancer Society warns that people should avoid tanning beds altogether, period. End of sentence.
You know, the only thing I can say is that, you know, they've not always been right.
Then there's the issue of our first-time tanners being told they could come every day to tan.
I would be discouraged if I heard that they were taking someone that just had never tanned before and had said they never tanned before, and they'd recommended beyond where they should be recommending.
Is there something beyond discouraged? I mean, can't the tanning industry do something about all this misinformation?
If it's as prevalent as what we're finding out through your investigation, you know, maybe we could do a better job.
What do you say to other young people who think, you know, there's no link from tanning beds and cancer?
I show them my scar, because there is. They just really don't know the true dangers involved with tanning beds and what it can do to you for the rest of your life.